All right. I know what you're thinking. Macaulay, you're crazy. You're putting way too much sugar into your tea. And you're correct. I don't actually put that much sugar into my tea. That was a joke. I hope you got that. But I mean, I do like my sweet tea, but not that sweet. That would just be obnoxiously sweet. So not going there. But you know what is crazy? The fact that 90.5% of you guys that watch my videos are not subscribed.
How dare you?
How is that possible? I don't know. But if you are watching this and you are not subscribed, please subscribe. That would definitely help me out. And while you're at it, maybe, turn on the post notifications so you can be one of the first ones to see. Because, I'm sure that's on your bucket list to, be one of the first ones who likes, comments on my videos. So let's get into today's video, because today's video is actually one of my favorite that I've done so far. And reason why is you'll see. For today's video, I decided to do something completely new. I decided to see how much I can make flipping couches for exactly 1 week. And boy, oh boy, guys, I was so surprised of the result. And if you guys want to know why I was surprised, definitely stay till the end, where I'm going to reveal how much I made this week from flipping couches. And trust me, it's probably more than you think. So let's start all the way from the beginning, how my week started. I needed to pick up a few items. One of the items was a vacuum so I could clean out the couches. So at the perfect time, I go on OfferUp and someone is selling a vacuum for 20 bucks. So I go and pick it up. After I picked up the vacuum, I actually already had an appointment set to meet someone so I can pick up a recliner that they had posted for free. They actually initially posted it for $40, but then I saw that they changed it to free. So I went, I picked it up. So this is the first couch that I picked up for this series. So it's not really a couch, I guess it's more of a sofa. But I think if we clean it up a little bit, as you can see, there's some dirty spots right there. Vacuum it out, and I think we can get some money off of this. I'm actually in such a big rush right now, and reason for that is because these two couches that I'm going to pick up right now, it's showing me I should be there in about 13 minutes. After these two couches that I pick up, there's actually a sectional that came out in Camas, Washington. It's a little further from here. It's probably going to be like a 40-minute drive for me, but it's worth it because this sectional looks like it's in immaculate condition, and they're actually just giving it away for free. Just picked up the next couch, and these couches are actually very clean. I'm actually quite surprised what condition they're in. This one is a smaller one, this one's a bigger one. So yeah, I'm pretty excited about these couches because I think we can at least get $100 or $200 for these couches. I'm gonna drive home right now, I'm gonna drop them off, and then as soon as I do that, I'm gonna head over to the next location, which actually it's gonna be a sectional, and these sectionals actually go for around $300 to $400. Obviously, we'll see how much I can get for it, but it looks like it's also in very good condition. So after I drop this off, I will head over to the next location. Honestly, when I started out this challenge, I really didn't have many expectations. I heard a lot of things going around. People were saying they were making $8,000, $10,000 a month. So I just thought, oh, this is a great idea. And the first person that I actually heard this challenge from was Ryan Pineda in one of his videos where he talked about him making $8,000 a month before he actually got into real estate. So I just thought this would be a great challenge to try out. Oh boy, we are loaded. So we went to pick up one sectional couch, and when we got there, the owners of the place, it's a very beautiful, it's like a private driveway area where no one else can drive in unless you have a code, somewhere out in the mountains. So this was actually a pretty cool area, and so we came for a sectional, and we ended up leaving with more than just a sectional. you can see, our garage is full of sofas and couches and sectional couch. This sectional couch, the one we just went to pick up right now, we actually weren't able to pick it up all in one drive. So far, it's going pretty well. I'm not sure how much we can sell all this stuff for, but stick around to see how much we will actually sell all this stuff for. So I'm pretty excited to see, because this challenge is only for a week long. So I think this is actually gonna come out to something pretty cool, but stay along and I'll see you guys tomorrow. Good morning, it's day number 2 and I am right now headed to pick up a couch. It's not too far away, it's about a 15-minute drive. This couch actually popped up yesterday and I spoke to the lady yesterday about picking it up, but I had some other plans that came up, so I decided to pick him up today. So I'm gonna be driving over there to pick up that couch, and then after 1 o'clock I'm actually gonna drive back to that place yesterday where I wasn't able to pick up the last sectional piece. So stay tuned for that, and we'll see if anything else pops up. But at the moment, my garage is pretty full of couches, so I don't know if I'll be able to get any more. Today will probably be the day where we start cleaning all of them, you know, making them look all nice, so we can probably post a few of them today. That's the goal. So here we are. I just picked up another couch, and I guess I didn't even notice, but they had another smaller little sofa. So I mean, I took it. It was free anyway, so why not? I guess this is just another example of what happens sometimes when you go to pick up one thing and actually have more. So I mean, it's pretty neat. It's free, and I'm sure if we clean it up, we can at least get maybe like 20 or 30 bucks for it after we make it look nice. So why not? So it's day number 3 right now, and we actually have our first customer for our first little sofa recliner, whatever this thing is called. We picked this one up, as you guys saw, for free, and we actually have someone coming by right now. They actually texted that they are 5 minutes away. This one right here, the black one. This one we also picked it up for free. This was the customer or the client that we went to pick up the sectional, and he actually gave this one to us also for free. So we're actually gonna be delivering this one to someone's house tomorrow. Just like that, the recliner is gone. They just came by and picked it up for $100. Like I said, we picked that one up for free. We cleaned it up. I mean, I didn't clean it up, my wife did, but it got cleaned up and we sold it. Just like that, sold another one of the recliners, and we still have about five more couches left that we can sell. Actually, I just talked to the man that I delivered it to, and he's like, oh yeah, it's so helpful when you deliver. So that's a key. So when you start flipping couches, you have to understand one thing is people love free delivery, because they don't have to go anywhere. They can just, you know, ask you to deliver it. They tell you what time and you go and deliver it. So it's currently day number 5, and we actually already posted the sectional for sale, and we have someone that wants to stop by and take a look at it right now. I'm not sure if they're gonna take it or not. Fingers crossed they will. Since I am trying to see how much I can actually make, I will probably just give him a discount, whatever he offers. I actually went to pick up this couch I got this one also for free, and they actually offered me a free barbecue that's with propane. So I'm telling you, anytime you go to pick up something for free, maybe it's a good thing to ask, like, do you guys have anything else you guys don't need for you to pick up? And honestly, it doesn't matter what it is. It doesn't even have to be couches. It can be like, for example, barbecue. Everything costs money, and if you're already there and if you have space, why not just take it, you know? But again, that's just a thought. Well, I'm gonna go unload these, and then I'm gonna go load the sectional couch. I wanna prepare it for today because I'm delivering it tomorrow morning at 8 a.m. Well, just like that, loaded up these 3 couches right here. Had my brother come help me, even though he told me he had a 6-page essay due in 2 hours. So I really appreciate your help. Oh man. So quick update. As you can see, these are all the cushions and then the couches in the back. My wife's car is right there. Her car is also full of cushions for this sectional. So I'm on my way right now to drop them off in Hillsborough, which is like a 30-40 minute drive. Just confirmed with a customer that he is taking them. He has the money ready. And so we'll be there soon. Hopefully we'll do this quickly because I gotta get back home and I gotta get to work. As you can see, I'm a bit sweating right now. We had to unload this sectional, these 3 pieces onto the 3rd floor. Let me just show you where we had to take them. Go up here, then up there, and all the way up to the 3rd floor. The big piece, that one took such a long time. It was very long, and I'm telling you, if it was like 2 or 3 inches longer, that couch would have never got into his house. So we got pretty lucky there. It took us probably like 40 minutes to unload this couch. It took a long time. Good morning, guys. It is currently day number 7, which is a Sunday. I started this challenge last Sunday, and right now it's Sunday morning. It's around it's 7:22 right now, and I'm actually delivering a sofa that is actually one of the last ones that we got. I should be there in about 20-25 minutes. I'm actually gonna pick up my brother on the way there so he can help me unload it. This mess right here, please excuse it. So this is what it looks like. And then I also have all of these cushions back here. I'm gonna get going because my brother's waiting for me to pick him up, and I think that's gonna be the end to this 1-week challenge. Got another couch delivered here with my brother. He said he had a lot of homework today, but he was able to help me out. Had to go down a few stairs here and then up those stairs, and all the way at the end was her house. And we're definitely out of shape because we brought it up 1 flight of stairs. Man, exhausted. So I think this is gonna be the last sofa couch that I'm delivering or selling for this week. So I wanna say one thing. A lot of you guys are inspiring me. Like, I'm inspired. Reason why? Check this out. I had this one really inspirational poem written personally to me yesterday, and I just wanted to read it out loud to you guys. Like, you guys be ready for this one. So in the video where I posted how much I made working for Uber Eats for 8 hours, someone wrote this poem to me. Just listen to it. Like, this is what they told me. Dude, hang out at the restaurant road to get bigger tip orders. Stop taking so many breaks to eat and take nappies, and you could do so much better. It's a beautiful poem. So I got inspired. I'm trying out this new place today. I think it's called Wendy's. But it's actually not bad.
It's actually quite nice.
This is some kind of maple chicken biscuit. What do you rate it? Quick. We don't have a lot of time. What do you rate it?
7.5.
I'd agree with him. I'd give it probably a 7.67327. All right, the time has finally come. We got to find out how much I made flipping couches for a whole week. I made... Actually, before I get into that, I do want to mention a few things that I think are very important when you're flipping couches, and I think it'll help you out knowing them.
Come on, man.
So the first thing that I think is very important when you're flipping couches is obviously you have to have a truck. It's going to be hard to pick up and deliver couches when you're doing this side hustle. The second thing that I think is very important for flipping couches is to have a place where you can store the couches. I was fortunate enough that I have a garage that could fit quite a few couches in there, so I was able to store them there. But for someone that doesn't have a garage, you would probably have to rent out a storage unit, which would just be another fixed cost that you would have to add to your expenses. The third thing that I know was pretty difficult for me is I didn't really have someone to help me when I would go to pick up and deliver couches. When you're picking up couches, there's a pretty good chance that there's going to be someone there to help you out, which is nice. But when you deliver them, oftentimes there is no one that could help you at the actual delivery location. So in that case, you actually need someone that could help you unload it. I was fortunate enough that I had a brother that could help me out, and so that definitely helped me a lot. So those are the 3 things that I think are very important when you're actually flipping couches. Obviously, you need all the cleaning supplies to clean the couches, but that's definitely something on the cheaper side that you could go and pick up at a store. And I'm actually going to link all of the stuff that I use down below in the description, that if you're interested to buy any of these products, definitely feel free to go down, and if you go through my link, that would be greatly appreciated. So now let's talk about the numbers. How much did I make flipping couches? Now I want you guys to keep in mind that I did this part-time. I picked up and delivered couches in the evenings and on the weekends, so this was definitely nothing full-time for me. After calculating how many hours I approximately worked on this, I came to a conclusion that I spent probably around 7 hours picking up and delivering couches. My wife did most of the cleaning for the couches, and she said she spent probably a total of 5 hours this week cleaning them. So that brings a total of 12 hours. Now let's take a look at all of the couches that I sold this week. So this week I picked up 9 couches, and out of those 9 couches, I sold 4 of them. The 5 couches that I didn't sell weren't because there was no one interested. I just didn't have the time to actually post them for sale. So let's take a look at the 4 couches that I did end up selling. The first one was actually a recliner chair that I picked up for absolutely free, and we sold that one for $100 just a few days later. The second one that I sold was the recliner chair that actually looked very similar to the white recliner chair, except it was a darker color. That one we ended up selling for $60, but the customer actually asked us if we could deliver it to his place for $10 extra. Although I did offer free delivery, he still offered to pay me $10 for me to go deliver to his place. So that one we sold for $70. The third couch that we ended up selling was actually the sectional. The sectional one, we also picked that one up for free, and that one we ended up posting it for $450. The client for the sectional came, he looked at it, and he asked me if I could deliver it to his place for actually $50 more. And obviously I agreed. And so that sectional, I ended up selling it for $500. The final sofa slash couch that we ended up selling for the week was actually the green one. We actually ended up posting that one for $250, and we didn't have many people interested in it. So we lowered the price to $180, and immediately we had someone contact us, and they actually offered to pay $40 extra for the delivery. So that one we ended up selling in total for $220. So grand total of all of these couches came out to a total of $910 for the week. And keep in mind, all of these couches I picked up for absolutely free. Yes, free. And so selling them for $910, that meant that that was my whole profit for the week. Okay, maybe I should probably count the gas expense, which was probably around $40 for picking up and delivering the couches. And so the total profit for the week we got was $870. And you guys know me, I like to break it out into the hours that I actually worked and how much I made per hour. So if we take the $870 that we earned and we divide it by the 12 hours total that my wife and I worked on these couches, we come out to an hourly rate of $72.50. That's insane, honestly. I'd never expected to actually make that kind of money flipping couches. And to actually tell you guys a secret, I actually made more flipping couches this week than I made at my full-time job. If you compare my full-time job where I worked 40 hours to this side hustle, I'd say, where I worked only 12 hours, that's a 28-hour difference. Yet I made more flipping couches than I actually made at my full-time job. Honestly, that is mind-blowing to me. But hold on. Before you guys tell me, Mikhail, just quit your job and start flipping couches full-time.
Hold up. Wait a minute. Something ain't right.
Well, I do want to say that there might have been a few things that helped me out this week flipping couches. And one of the things that I think possibly helped me out was the fact that I picked up most of these couches on a weekend of a holiday. And usually during a holiday, there aren't many people that are actually possibly going out there and picking up these couches. And so I think possibly with many people relaxing and taking the time off, I was able to find some pretty good deals, which you might not always find. But again, I'm not 100% sure. This is just kind of like a thought that came into my mind. But knowing that a lot of people out there do make $8,000 to $10,000 a month flipping couches, I would definitely not be surprised if that's the kind of money you can actually make flipping couches. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. I really hope you guys enjoyed it. I do want to ask you guys one thing. I'm thinking to possibly make another video about flipping couches, except this time I would show you guys the results of a month of flipping couches. So if you guys are interested in that video, definitely leave a comment down below. Let me know what you guys think. I'd definitely love to hear it. And honestly, just leave a comment about anything. Reason why I say that is because, you know, leaving comments on a video, it helps the algorithm. It helps push the video out there for more people to see it. So if you guys have the time, please give it a like, leave a comment down below, whatever it is, even if it's a emoji of a, I don't know, elephant riding a horse, whatever it is. I would love to see it. And again, thank you guys so much for watching this video. And until next time, до свидания.